Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what can you expect next when it comes to your life. Okay, now of course, as always, you have three piles in front of you, so please make sure you pick a pile that speaks to you, and you can do that according to the feathers or the images, whichever way it is for you. And of course, for those who choose exclusively on the basis of lip plates, you have your choice here. I'll give you some time for the selection, then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming 10 days. Let's take a look. We start with Moonology. Okay, now the most important thing for you to remember is to take the time to breathe out. So very likely you are going to be busy this week. You're having a lot on your plate. So please make sure you're breathing, relaxing with a cup of tea, with a cup of coffee, and have that time to breathe out. Okay, otherwise you may just experience a burnout, which is something we want to avoid at all costs. Okay, so balance is the key message for you for the upcoming week. Now, with your tarot, you have King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles makes sense. You have the Fool, Ace of Wands. Now, in a way, I feel like this week for you marks a new beginning when it comes to your life. You're probably filled with enthusiasm for your future. You're making new plans, or in certain cases, starting something new. This can be anything from an exercise routine to a kind of life or to a new job. But remember, you're very, very filled with this impulsive vibe. Like any moment you pick up an idea and you're like, I want to do this. Next moment you're like, I want to do that. So please make sure you control that impulsiveness and work according to a schedule, because that is very important for you. Travel is also highlighted for you. This could be a long-term trip as well, and this can once again be an impromptu trip, like something that happens last minute. Like your friends probably call you and they're like, oh, let's catch up a movie, and you're like, oh yeah, great. And that kind of a trip is very likely. But of course, remember one thing, you have a lot of things to juggle. So your home life may need your attention, your work life may need your attention, your studies may need your attention, and you may feel like you're stretching yourself a bit too thin. Then of course that take a time out makes sense with that as well, but you're balancing multiple things together. The focus for you is also on money, both creating money, managing money, and also thinking about your long-term future. Very likely you're also going to be making certain plans relating to your career or certain decisions relating to your career, which may have far-reaching effects on your future. This week, the advice of like an older person may have a lot of importance when it comes to life, or your role with a mentor or your role with a teacher will be very helpful. For some people, you may also seek, professional assistance when it comes to decision making, because that is on your cards as well. Money related matters, I feel like you don't have anything to worry about. In fact, for a couple of you, you may want to think about income from different sources. So maybe you're going to be having one full-time job and the second as a part-time one. So decision relating to that may be on the cards for you this week. So a lot is happening simultaneously is coming through, but you're very passionate about your life. You're filled with a lot of dreams for yourself, and you're just raring to go is what is coming through. And remember, I told you travel is on the cards for you, and that is also highlighted here. So you're likely picking up your suitcase and moving in the direction of your dreams. So once again, for a couple of you, moving to a different place, moving to a different town or city, or decisions relating to that may also be on the cards for you this week. Now, it's also about physical activity, so you may want to take up a physical routine for yourself. This could be anything from yoga, hitting the gym, but physical activity is very, very important for you. And of course, you're also doing too many things simultaneously, so physical activity is in place there. Now, interestingly, when it comes to your self-care, you're being asked to revisit your plans. Of course, with the Fool energy, the new beginning energy, then I feel like you need to correct something on your to-do list, or you need to rectify a couple of things on your vision board, and having fresh dreams, more in terms of what your life looks like today than what it did 6 months back when we were starting this year. So revisiting your vision board is indicated for you in this week. Now, Interestingly, your bond with yourself is being strengthened. You're probably going to understand yourself a lot more better, and you're going to be then deciding that okay, this is what I want my life to look like, and once again you're going in that direction is coming through. But also possibly for a couple of you, your relationship with one specific family member and sometimes a relationship with a pet may be important for you this week. But the bonds are really strengthening and becoming strong for you. You're very likely to be assertive this week, and this assertiveness can sometimes go in the zone of aggression. So when it comes to people you work with, when it comes to people of your family, please make sure you monitor what you speak, because very likely you're going to be saying something that is like a little bit aggressive or not something that is normally okay is on the cards. And remember, it is a yang energy. Once again, doing too much or taking up too much responsibilities may be on the cards for you. Okay, with the full moon lunar energy that is playing strong. Remember something, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, especially with this new beginning, especially with this new start, you're capable of living a life that you want for yourself. You're capable of making decisions that are right for you. So you are exactly where you're placed, and make decisions and live your life in a grand way should you want to do that. But when it comes to your romantic life, once again with that masculine yang energy coming strong, you may feel a strong need to control other people or decide how they should be living their life or how they should be talking, who they should be interacting with. But remember, don't try to force things in your romantic life. Let things unfold naturally, because a relationship that unfolds naturally and giving each other space may be the best thing that you will do when it comes to your relationships. Yeah, of course, I'm going to be shuffling on camera to see what extra messages are coming through. Listen. Okay, now the secrets of the sea become apparent when we listen to the sound within the shells. So once again, I feel like you need to listen to what life is trying to tell you, and sometimes even listen to what people are not telling you. So these are two messages coming through simultaneously. Okay, so once again, with the control issue, that goes well. Listen to what the other person wants and don't try to enforce your will all the time is what is important. Chance, allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. So once again, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. There is newness coming in your life, and take a chance on something that you've always wanted to take up. Okay, you won't be disappointed is what is coming through. Anchor, keep yourself grounded. Once again, in this hustle and bustle of your life, in that too much of a busy schedule, take time to breathe out and keep yourself grounded, because otherwise you may feel like you're living too much in your head and not that much in reality. And let your worries drift away. So if you feel like something is worrisome for you, don't be like, I need to solve this today or I need to resolve this problem today itself. If you're holding on to any worries, let it go, let it flow away. And this week, go with the flow with your relationships, with your life. See where life is taking you, because clearly life has certain specific plans for yourself. Yeah, I'll give you messages from your tea leaf cards. Let's see what's coming through. Okay, your dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, grey or white hair are going to be important. Once again, this could be a masculine energy coming forth, or somebody is trying to enforce their will on you is also there. So a relationship with a fair man may be important. Doing something risky, again with the Fool energy, taking a chance on something. Okay, doing something risky may be something that you want to do this week. Recognition, reward for merit. So if you do your job well, you will be recognized for it. Okay, this is on merit. This is not something that is coming to you free. You've done the hard work and you're getting recognition for your own hard work is what is coming through. Gave you a couple of more. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. So once again, karma is going to be very important, but this is getting what is your due. So once again, with karma, then be very sure what you put out in the universe, especially in the new karmic cycle. So this could also be a new karmic cycle that you're entering into. And remember, if you want to control somebody, the possibility that tomorrow somebody else will control you is also there, because what you sow is what you reap. And one more. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So once again, the highlight is your family life. Again, strengthening of your bonds. You want to strengthen your bond with family members. You want that close-knit family. You want to feel at home with people you care about is also strongly there. And last one. Okay, vacation. So these are two messages about a vacation. So this is something that is a physical vacation and a mental vacation at that. So travel is highlighted for you as well. I'll also give you messages from Sai because I haven't been doing that and people are missing it. So there you go. Karmic debt. Oh wow, you have two messages regarding karma. Pay off old debts and try not to accumulate new ones. So please make sure what you're giving, you want it back in return because you're clearly paying off old debt. So try not to have new ones in its place by saying something rude to people and hurting their feelings. A gift in his infinite wisdom, Baba grants wishes, pray to him. So if there's something specific you want to attract in your life, remember you also had the message of vision board. So after you make a vision board, speak to Baba and tell Baba that these are the things that you want to attract in your life and to help you make those wishes come true. So the divine participation in your vision board is also important. And once again, you have Baba's protection in your life. So if there is something that you're afraid of, there is nothing to be afraid of. You are very protected. And last one, manifestations. Once again, very clear message with the vision board part. Help is at hand. So when it comes to certain wishes that you're holding, a person may be of assistance who will make it happen for you. Yeah, I'll give you your letters and numbers. Okay, there's one more. 20, 19, A, 3, U, O, 33, 88, I again, 6, 9, once again related to karma, E, W, G, F. You have wife. So if you're married, your relationship with your wife is highlighted and maybe that is a bond that you have to strengthen. And if you're trying to control the outcome, then that may be not so much of a good idea. 22, you have 29, you have P, you have O, number 10, you have V, 66, 99, you have E, Y, you have Y again, you have A, and you have L. Once again, you have love. So try bringing more love into the situation instead of trying to control things. And once again, harsh words are, anytime lesser vibrational than a vibration full of love. Okay, so please pay attention to that. But overall, these are, once again, you have ego. So don't let your ego affect your relationships. Yeah, that's important. But overall, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to the upcoming 10 days. And as always, as I wrap this up, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your life. I'll see you in my next one. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to the upcoming 10 days. We start off with your moonology. Okay, bringing more love into the situation. So no matter what it is in your life, whether this is your work, whether this is your relationships or finances, make sure you bring love into the situation. So do everything with the greatest amount of love and you will find more success in it. So once again, the careers that you're into, if you love it, that will bring you greater success than anything else in the world. Okay, now from your tarot, you have King of Swords, you have 6 of Wands, you have Strength, and you have 10 of Pentacles. I love this. Now, pile 2, first of all, I'll tell you there is something happening in your family that is making you very happy. Possibly you're going to be getting together with your family, going on a holiday or spending good time together. But family time is highlighted and excellent time is highlighted at that. Remember this, when it comes to your work, especially when it comes to your public standing, you're getting an upgrade. People are going to be respecting you for your opinion. People are going to be respecting you for who you are as a human being. Of course, if you're a student, this could even mean passing an examination, getting rewards regarding that. But you're very strong as an individual. So what is happening with you, your strength is coming across in a way that sometimes you appear emotionless to somebody. So it may be likely that this week, you may hide your feelings towards somebody, or you may feel like, no, I need to be the strongest person in the room and I have to use my mind a lot more. So your intention towards your family is great, you love them, but please make sure you're communicating your affection towards them and make sure they know that you're always going to be there for them, because I feel like you're using logic a lot more and you're confusing logic with strength. Okay, that's something that's coming through for you. Health wise, I also feel like your health is improving and I don't really see any problem. Financially as well, I feel like an upgrade is on its way in when it comes to your life, and especially after the Lionsgate portal, your financial situation is on its way towards betterment. Now, interestingly, what is happening, you're living in two worlds. Now this could be, there is like, you have probably, one part of the world which is like your world and the other is like the public world, and you're trying to maintain the balance between them. Or you may be, living one life but you want to live a different kind of life. So you're halfway in both places. So please make sure you're either here or you're there and you're not like in two places simultaneously, because I feel like you're not going to be able to do justice to things. One thing only, that has to be your priority for now. Interestingly, when it comes to your romantic life, probably somebody is wearing a mask in this relationship. So I don't really perceive this as completely negative. This could be like, somebody has certain emotions but they're not letting it out. Once again, I feel like this could be you trying to be so brave that you put on a brave face and other people feel like this person has everything under control. So let other people witness your emotions is also important. Or sometimes it could also be that your partner is trying to be too strong and not revealing their emotions to you. But somebody is wearing a mask in this relationship of yours romantically. Now, it is also important for you to listen to what people have to say. So once again, listening to what other people want to convey to you, listening to other people's thought, and also trying to understand what life is trying to teach you through its lessons when it comes to you. And remember, since you're halfway in and halfway there, then you have to listen to yourself and ask yourself, where do I really want to be in? Yeah, these are important messages for you. Of course, this week I feel like you're going to be having a good time when it comes to your health, okay? Because health is, as I mentioned, clearly improving for you. So you may also eat a lot outside or eat food that you really enjoy eating, because the focus here is on nourishment, taking care of your body, eating freely and eating things that you love, okay? So that is one area that is really getting better. I'm so glad for you, health reasons are getting better. Okay, this week for you on a spiritual level, maybe connecting with crystals may help you. Now for me, my personal favorite crystals are rose quartz, and it is clear quartz crystals. They are my crystals, and amethyst sometimes is the crystal I go to, but clear quartz is like the most beautiful energy to work with. So maybe, you may have a favorite crystal, and if you do, let me know in the comment section which that is. But connecting with crystals is highlighted for you this week. Interestingly, it's like magic is happening in your life. Okay, things are coming together beautifully. So if things were a little messy in the past or things were chaotic, they will now settle into a rhythm for you. Okay, so things are happening just the way it should be when it comes to your life, and sometimes magically when it comes to your life. And once again, behind a mask. So either you or somebody in your life is behind a mask and who's not communicating clearly to you. So it's important for you when it comes to people you love, you sit down and have honest communication with them. Communicate with your heart, communicate freely, and express your emotions freely is intended. Yeah. Now I'll shuffle a couple of cards on camera. Generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it to yourself? So this week it's about sharing. Sharing your knowledge, sharing rewards, sharing money, or sharing whatever it is that you can give with an open heart. And sometimes this is sharing with family. Yeah, generations of your family can be your great grandparents, your grandparents, your brothers, your sisters. Being generous towards somebody. Choose wisely. Okay, when it comes to your choices, you have to make sure you make that decision very wisely. And remember, you don't have to keep everything in your net. So if you want to do too many things, or you want to make a choice between too many things, select one. That is important for you right now. Once again, you had the card of between worlds, so choose wisely. Whichever you want, stick to one. That's the important message, because it's like, if you keep your foot on too many rocks, you're likely going to be sinking. reflect. Okay, reflection is important, thinking about your life is important, and just reflection in general is going to be important. I feel like reflecting on life lessons is also one thing that is coming for change. Okay, now know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. So once again, between worlds, if you're in a place where you feel like you're not happy, move to a different one. Okay, you're not a tree, you can move if you want to do that. Of course, I'll give you messages from your tea leaf cards to see what's coming through. Okay, heart, love, deep affection and caring. Once again, your family life is really thriving here, especially your close relationship. So caring for people you love is strong. Money wise, blessings are coming your way, and that's a great thing to happen. Money that you share with family, again, generosity is there. So somebody may donate this week, very likely, and use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So whatever changes you want to make, make sure you use your intuition when it comes to that. A period of prosperity and abundance, remember I mentioned here, so especially since the Lion Gates portal, financially you're going to be coming into a time of abundance. A vacation, some of you could be planning a vacation or going on a mini break with your family. And last one, pay attention to your finances. It's all about money, earning money, getting in money and investing it in sources that you feel are right for you. Now I'm also going to be giving you messages from Baba to see what Baba has to tell you. Miracles. Okay, so miracles are going to be coming over. Once again, you had the message of synchronicity. So it's as if by magic things will work out, but look out for the miracles when it comes to your life. Dream, write down your dreams. Baba often conveys messages through dreams. So if you've been getting any kind of prophetic dreams, you need to, understand what those dreams are so that, they may come true for you, and communicate them to Baba. Compassion. Once again, you had the message of generosity. Being generous with somebody, that is important, or just helping somebody who's not as fortunate as you are. So compassion is important this week. And humility, be humble in life, be humble in devotion. So whenever you sit in front of God, be humble. When you're asking for something, be humble. And when it comes to relationships as well, you need to be humble. Especially if money is coming in too strongly for you, don't have pride in that, because that money then won't last for long. Let's see. You have G, you have T, you have E. Okay, you have ego. So once again, be humble, don't be egoistic. That's a strong message for you this week. And 99, 66, 19, 20, 44, I, E again, 22, U, O, A, W, G again, A, and you have I, and you have V. Once again, love, spending time with people you love, maybe on the cards for you. And then keep your ego aside, that may also be important for you. So yeah, and you have eat. Once again, eating, like you're probably going to be eating something great, so that I feel like in store for you, because it's about nourishment, giving your body what it needs to feel nourished. Okay, that's important for you this week. Overall, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to the upcoming 10 days. As always, as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with nothing but my best wishes for your life. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to your life. So let's take a look at what that is. Okay, for you, the clear mission for you, pile 2, is to believe in the impossible. So whatever dreams you're having, no matter how impossible they may seem, you need to believe in that. You need to believe in yourself, because that is what the blue moon is highlighting for you. Of course, I'll give you your tarot. You have King of Cups, Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, and you have the moon. Okay, interestingly, your week for you, pile 3, is divided into two parts. One in which you're very balanced, you have everything under control, you're happy, and you just want to live life to the best. But there is this other part of you which is like emotionally probably a bit vulnerable. You may have mood fluctuations, and you may sometimes feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how things are working out. That may be on the cards for you. But I feel like this week, you're going to be probably busy, or you're doing too many things, because of which you need that time out. You need this time to just relax and breathe, and just to do something that makes your soul happy. Because what is happening, maybe you've done too much in the past week. The past week has been very hectic, and that tired energy is carrying itself out in this week as well. But the possibility that you may also go out on a trip is there. But overall, I feel like communication is highlighted here as well. So maybe communication from a different country, a different city, getting a letter, email, all of these things are highlighted for you as well. But please make sure you're taking care of your emotions and taking care of your body, especially for this week. Let's see. Truth be told, now I feel like you need to accept certain things when it comes to life. Maybe you witness your life to be a particular way, but you don't want to accept it. So acceptance is important, and looking at things the way they are for what they are is important for you as well. So truth be told is highlighted. When it comes to relationships, you have to love yourself first. You have to put yourself first, and make sure you respect yourself first, because the self-respect is the most important thing. So self-respect is going to be important, because self-respect is romantically very, very attractive. So love yourself first. This week is also about learning. Now learning can be about books, especially if you're a student. Maybe you have to prepare for some kind of examination, or in certain cases life may be teaching you certain lessons which is making you wiser. Your emotional ups and downs also have a story with them. So what story is it trying to tell you? Write it down somewhere, because I feel like you need to be honest with yourself when it comes to certain things, because you're wearing blindfolds on your eyes. Yeah, that's coming through. Okay, now certain things are keeping you trapped this week. So maybe these are certain habits that you're carrying, certain relationship patterns that you're carrying. But remember, you can let yourself free. You are a free person. You can decide what you want to do for your life. So free yourself from the unnecessary clutches of attachments is also important. When it comes to your self-care, it's about sweet treats. So maybe you need to bake something for yourself, cook something for yourself, or just go out and have a nice cup of cake, because that may make you feel better. And especially, if you are like not feeling great, then that sweet treat can actually make you really, really happy for yourself. Domestic harmony. Your relationship with your family is going to be improving a lot this week. So in spite of that emotional ups and downs, your relationships are anyway getting better. So this is just something that is happening you within, because you're not ready to accept certain truth in life. Yeah. So I feel like that attachment is tying you down. You're expecting a certain outcome that is not happening, and which is why you're like, oh, I wish this goes this way. So that is there, but domestic harmony is highlighted. And once again, your family relationships are highlighted. So especially in the past, if your relationships are not good, they are improving, and your relationship with the child is going to develop. And once again, these could be children that are born and children that are not born as well. So maybe if there's somebody in your family who's expecting, then the birth of a baby may happen quickly than usual, or you may be in the process of expanding your own family. The possibility for that is also there. Yeah, so these are the messages coming through. But your family relationships are very important. But self-respect in your family relationships are also important, where everybody respects each other. Opportunity, you will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas, especially in your life. If you're having emotional ups and downs and things don't seem ideal, you will have the time to prove yourself, and you'll get the opportunity to get out of it. Get out of it, in which case. Protection, keep some aquamarine clothes. Mermaid's tears have been known to create the precious gems. So this week, remember, if you feel like you're afraid of some things, or you need protection, keep aquamarine clothes, or just pray to Baba for protection, or whichever ascended master you believe in, and they'll protect you, or your angels at that too. Or take the helm. You need to be in control of your own ship. So as I told you, when you feel like your emotions are going haywire, change the focus. Okay, change of focus is important, and you have to control your own ship and decide where you want to take your life to, instead of being a puppet in the hands of somebody else, and dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. So if you're playing it too safe with your life, remember, safety is not going to help you. Do something different. Expand your vision. very important. And guidance, find safety in your beacons light. So all the guidance that you need, you're going to be getting it within, and which is exactly why you need to take the helm or be in control of your own ship. I'll give you messages from Baba. Spiritual teacher, Baba gives his devotees what they want in the hope that they will begin to want what he wants to give them. So Baba grants you wishes, but he expects you to listen to him, and he expects you to understand that he wants to give you something. And remember, sometimes what we want and what Baba wants are two different things, and he wants to give you better. Okay, remember that, because that may be important for you. Power of Udi. Now, especially if somebody is not well, you may find yourself going through a burnout. So use the power of Udi, because that may help you heal in more ways than one. And in fact, emotional ups and downs. So if you have Udi, especially from Shirdi, then you can put it in a little bit of water and drink it, because that really helps you. Abundance. Money is strong for you in the upcoming time, is coming through. And if you're going through any kind of problem, you will find solution to that. Now, I'll also give you your tea leaf cards for that extra guidance. Protected against negative forces. So remember, you also had the card of protection. So whatever protection you need, you already have it in your life. So there's no need for you to worry. Flowers, happiness. So something is happening this week that is making you feel very, very happy. Remember, I told you in the beginning, there's like two extremes when it comes to you. One is very balanced, very happy, very outgoing, and the second is like a little unhappy with things. A success assured with good plans and hard work. So success that will come to you will come with your own hard work and planning. So once again, with the believe in impossible, plan for it to happen, work at it. Okay. And caterpillar, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. So especially if you're unhappy with certain circumstances, change is coming. Things will not always be the way they are. Okay, good news. This good news can be in the form of a letter, an email, a communication, phone call, but good news is coming your way. And short journey. So for a couple of you, a short trip is also highlighted that may bring you happiness and joy in life. And successful outcome to your problem. So if you are facing a problem, I feel like this was a repeated message. Yes, this was a repeated message. There shall be if you're going through a problem, there shall be a solution to your problem. So successful outcome to your problem. So there's nothing to worry about. Any problem is solvable, and things are not always going to be this way. Okay. Let's see. 66 can be 99 as well. 88. 31. R E X N 29 22 L U J 25 44 T V R run, taking up an exercise routine. Running on the treadmill may be helpful for you. And you have O, you have 20, you have N, 77, you have G, you have R, and you have a T. Yeah, but overall these are your letters and numbers and your messages for your upcoming week. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with nothing but all of my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.